welcome to this week's video. Well, the first of this week's video. Okay, so I promised you something that would be a new ingredient that's coming in 2020 from most skincare ranges. It's still kind of under wraps. Few articles I've seen and it suggests it's coming summer time, maybe autumn. But it's something we all know. We've all heard of before. We've all seen the fabulous stories. So I'm going to introduce you to it. First of all, welcome again, as I said, and thank you so much for all the subscriptions and views and everything else. You've been really great. It's making me feel very loved. Again, everything in this is just my personal opinion. It's my personal experience. So I'm not an esthetician, not yet. I am studying skincare at the moment. I'm not a doctor, and I'm not, anyway, somebody that you should be taking as gospel. I'm just going through my personal journey, trying to stand back the years, trying to look as good as I can and get you looking as good as you can along the way if you want to join me on this skincare journey. So here we go. This week's video is CBD oil. Not something I know a lot of ladies out there, or gentlemen for that matter, think of about skincare. So you'll have to excuse me, I have moisturising masks on today because I'm microneedling later on this week. Yes, you'll have a video on that on Saturday night, so I'll be pink in the face. So in preparation for microneedling, I always moisturise, and I'm quite kind to my skin in the coming days beforehand. So we will be going into microneedling. I'll be doing it with a roller and a pen. Most people use one or the other. I'll be doing both. Anyway, back to the CBD oil. A little story that introduces this. Before Christmas, I fell and I was working on building sites at the time, and had a really, really bad back injury. I thought it was sciatica and just decided, oh, it's sciatica, it's fine. And kept going about my daily routine. It got excruciatingly painful over the Christmas. I mean, so painful that they brought me into hospital twice and I went to have an MRI. I came out after the MRI being told it could possibly be herniated discs, so lie down, don't move, don't do anything, which was absolutely excruciating. I later found out it was piriformis syndrome. Obviously when the sciatic nerve, which goes under the piriformis muscle at the back of your backside, your glutes, and it obviously got trapped and the muscles clenched, and that was it. I had excruciatingly painful piriformis syndrome, so they gave me all sorts of horrible tablets to try and loosen the muscle, to untrap the nerve, everything, and nothing was working. I kid you not, nothing was working. And I was getting very frustrated, and I'm not ashamed to admit I cried with pain. Till a friend of mine actually said to me, I have something I must give you, and it's really, really good, and it should help you with your situation. I was just going, okay, I'll try anything, I'm going to try it once, see what happens, girl. Among us lots of other things, girl. All is more, girl. So I tried this, and it's Skin Fresh CBD Balm. So I was amazed at this. This was the one he sent me, and I just was like, oh wow, okay. 100% organic, natural CBD balm. I know my nails need to be done. In case anybody wants to comment about that, I know they need to be done. I haven't gotten to Magda yet to get my nails done, so the CBD oil, I said, okay, fine. It came out very graciously. He sent it to me in the post. Thank you, David. And I tried it, and it was absolutely brilliant. I rubbed it on, because I'm quite down low, so you probably won't be able to see it on camera, but I rubbed a lot on my back where this was happening, and I just massaged it in a little bit. I couldn't really massage it in a lot because I was really, really sore in that area, really sore. And within a couple of days, I had an appointment to see my doctor anyway, but within a couple of days I started noticing that the pain was much less. Of course, when I came into the doctor, he said, we are going to give you, much milder muscle relaxants and some long-acting painkillers, because I actually did need some physio. Not much, but a little bit of physio to get the muscles loosened up again. But I was absolutely amazed by this because it sounds terrible when I say this. It literally made my bum, because that's where the injury was, it made my bum as smooth as a baby's bum. And I just thought, oh, well, if it does that now for my backside, it should do it for here. So I did. You may remember last week as well, I got those allergic reactions that were really, really bad here. I looked like I'd done a couple of rounds at Mike Tyson. I did. Bitch got lippy, I told you. So I put that on. I just went, that night after I'd done the video, I thought, oh, I'm going to put this on and see what happens. And I put it on for 2-3 days and hey presto. But I have also noticed that it has really smoothed out some fine lines as well. So I really, really liked it. I just was amazed by it. There was a great patch. Like my left cheek was fabulously smooth. My other one was covered in cellulite as always. But it was really, really good. Not only did it relieve the pain, it actually made my skin very good. And that's what made me think, I have to do a skincare review on this because something here is working. So today, as you can see, I'm doing my masks. And what I'm doing is I'm putting on some CBD oil. So he sent me very kindly 2 bottles of oil, which I've been taking 2 drops under the tongue 3 times daily. And I've also been applying it to my face. So that's the oil there. It comes in a little dropper bottle, as you can see. So it's a very cool little oil. So cool. I was so impressed with this that I'm kind of going, give me some bottles. Friends are starting to want it and they start asking me, you know, what did you do for the pain of the sciatica / piriformis syndrome? And this is what I did for it. It was the CBD oil. It's coming in now under more products, and I'm noting a few articles I've had a look at. I've been talking to a couple of skincare experts and estheticians and stuff that I know, and they're all saying the same thing, that like major brands are getting ready to put this ingredient CBD into more mainstream products. So you'll have it in your moisturizer, you'll have it in your cleansing balms, stuff like that. So it's going to be one of those crazes for 2020 that hasn't quite materialised yet. I think because at the moment we're on a bit of a, especially in Europe, we're on a hyaluronic acid buzz, and we're now on a squalene buzz as well, you know. So it's that kind of thing where, you know, they're not going to release everything they know all in one go. They're going to release a line of products, get you to buy them, and then release another line of products with a different ingredient to buy them. I would say you'd be looking at creams with CBD oil. You know, they could be running up into 50-60 quid, the usual kind of price bracket. Sometimes you get great stuff like The Ordinary, which is fantastic and it's really cheap as well. I got these from David, and what I'm going to do is I am going to list some pricing on my Facebook page, which is the Irish Beauty Vlog 40 plus sign. So the Irish Beauty Vlog 40 and then a plus sign. I'm going to list some prices there that you can order if you want, because David very graciously gave me this for free. I'm not been sponsored. He just said try it and see, and he was really been kind. It was long before I started doing these videos, so I wasn't actually on YouTube at the time he gave me this. He gave me this because he's a very kind gentleman and he knew the pain I was in. And I was sitting bored on YouTube or Facebook every day, kind of going, oh God, you know, commenting on the latest update on my backside and my back. And this has really helped. I have some residual pain, which I now rub it into, and it's brilliant. And I've also used it on my shoulders and across my décolletage. Now, I have some of it on today. It's not everything I have on today. I do have some of the balm on because I just love this balm. I mean, this is amazing. So I will have prices on this for you on the YouTube, if you pop along to my YouTube and have a look there, or my Facebook. I beg your pardon, we're on YouTube. I really need to edit all this stuff out, but I will have the prices for you on Facebook. Facebook. It is a brilliant product. You will see a lot of CBD oils, you'll see put in there. It's hemp basically. Don't worry, the first thing people say is, oh, is that the one that's going to get me high? No, it doesn't have any of the ingredient, which I believe is THC, sorry, that will get you high, basically. So it's not. It's completely and utterly not a drug formulation at all. It's a natural skincare health a complement. So you can take the oil orally. If you don't want to take the oil orally, you can put it on your face, you can put it on burns. The same with the balm. They have this product, the balm, now just for people who, like myself, needed something to rub because I was having such muscular pains. It was unbelievable. So, I mean, I can't describe how bad this pain was. I really can't. Any of you out there who've suffered from sciatica or piriformis, you know how I'm feeling. You know my pain. So I just found this was great, and I have started using it since Christmas. I beg your pardon. And I do think this, coupled with the A313 and the feeding, I'm on a feed day for my skin today, and it's softening it up and getting it ready to be microneedled. And then after microneedling, I will be putting peptides, ceramides and hyaluronic acid and some squalene onto it again. So I do this maybe twice a week. I have a no makeup day where I don't wear any makeup. I'm staying indoors usually. At that point, what I'm usually doing is studying. So I'm staying indoors and I'm sitting down at the computer, sussing out skincare and doing my course and stuff. And that's when I tend to leave the makeup off. And I do have a filter on my tab that stops UV light and stuff like that coming through. So I don't end up getting that UV light, because that's damaging too. So it's damaging too. A lot of tabs have as well a function that's nighttime, so it takes that blue light out. I would suggest using your tab on blue light all the time. That's what I do. I use it on blue light all the time, and I have a little film that goes over it, and it works perfectly fine. I can brighten it up as bright as I like, no blue light on it. So I'm not getting the damaging blue light. Another thing that we're going to have to encounter, I think, in Ireland shortly is the damaging effects of 5G. We've all read about the health concerns about 5G. I think Switzerland has banned it, and I think Sweden is on its way to banning it or has banned it as well. There's a lot of places banning it. I'm kind of hoping we will too, because I don't think we need faster, mobile connections. We have, there's only a point you get to where you think enough is enough. And there's also major concerns about 5G on skin. So probably because it's all the pollution that 5G emits, and it's the free radicals associated with it flying around in the air, because 5G is a mobile connectivity device. So your system, so you're going to get all that on your skin. So that's where, things like these balms that are very natural will come in. If you're having an outside no makeup day, I'd recommend some squalene, some balm and some sun cream, and load up on various different types of block for this stuff, because it is going to be bad. I am going to do more research in that to have a look at that, because I probably need to do something individual for a paper at the end of my course, and that's probably where I'm concerned most at the moment is, apart from sun damage, it's this 5G and what's it going to do to our skins. So I would recommend, as I said, I'm going to put the prices and the products up so you can have a look at them. Feel free. They're nothing to do with me. I'm not sponsored by them. I just thought they were fantastic, and the pain relief I got. And I've had to start smearing, this is too much detail, isn't it? I've had to start smearing my other cheek with this, because it's so good. It's made too much of a difference from one cheek to the next. So one is nice and smooth, and I'm feeling I'm feeling my own backside. But like in the context of skincare and that kind of thing, that's what I'm doing. It's a fantastic, fully organic compound. There's no chemicals, nothing in that. I can't imagine there be anything in here that anyone would be allergic to. I know we can be allergic to plant extracts and stuff like that. That tends to be a lot of the fruit acids and plant acids and stuff like that. This isn't. Hemp is a much kinder, and I've never heard of anybody being allergic to hemp actually. So I don't think you'll be allergic to it. I think you'll be able to use it fine, dandy, and get it on. It's a much cheaper alternative, I will say that, because David, as I said, finally very, very, very kindly graced me with these programs, or these products. So this is kind of a little favour back to him, because I believe in paying it forward. When somebody, who, as I said, I had no YouTube videos or nothing at the time, and nobody knew I was going to do this. I didn't even know for sure if I was going to do this. And he very kindly, was just a very generous friend who said, my friend's in pain, listen, I'll send you these things, see how you get on. Fantastic, absolutely love them. I have to say, taking the CBD oil probably has made a difference to my skin, but I'm also doing Retin A, and I'm doing the A313, because I got my different cream from the doctor, which I'm going to show you as well how to apply. That'll be another video for next week. We'll be going through retinoids next week in a much more conclusive 2-part video. So part 1 on Tuesday, part 2 on Saturday. So I told you there was loads of good stuff coming. my microneedling will be Saturday. You'll get to laugh at me with a pink face and all rolled over. I'm looking at it going, it's so nice now, I don't want to destroy it. But I do my microneedle, and particularly for these fine lines up here as well. So the CBD, I think this is a great way of getting it, because like I said before with The Ordinary, I don't like products containing, which is great, they're brilliant, but I actually like the actual active ingredient in my hand. So then I can mix, like with the CBD oil, you could mix that with your moisturiser. If you find the oil a little bit too heavy on your skin, I don't, I'm fine. But then, as I said, I have a very thick skin and a thick neck and a thick skin. So it doesn't really, it's fine for me, it goes in, and I don't suffer from acne. So it's not, and I'm not going to suffer from anything that's non-cosmogenic. This is brilliant. It does go in, it does sink in very quickly, as does the balm. So I wouldn't see anybody with acne or blocked pores or clogged pores getting a problem with this at all, because it does go in so quickly and absorbs so smoothly. So I would say I would probably prefer to get it this way. Use the balm at the weekends when you're not going out or when you're off work, and use the oil in your moisturiser. So, I told you about that little palette, which I must show you. Keep them in to bring it with me to do the videos. A little palette, it's like, I think it was, it was €1 or something like that, or 50 cents, something in pennies. And I just put it on, I put my cream on, I put the vitamin C in. I do the same with this oil, I just a couple of drops of the oil into the cream I use, whatever cream I decide to use on the day. I have a plethora of them, and I put that into it and rub it on my face. I also find the CBD oil and the balm is really good after retin-A at night, because I'm on the different as well now, so I'm using adapalene, which the brand name is different, and I just find these very kind to my skin after the different and the A313, which I would not recommend anybody who's got the A313 or anybody on adapalene to do without patch testing first and taking it easy and going, remember, on the thickest parts of the face. The parts that, like, if they do get a little bit of damage, they're not going to be like your eyes and heart or your mouth. So I would advise these products. I think when they come into skincare, they're going to come in a very refined way. So I don't know, I'd have to see that when it comes in, because it's kind of now, I believe it's late summer, early autumn is the release for the CBD oil in skincare. And they will be marketing this then, because skincare, they usually do 2 ranges a year. So one is kind of coming into summer and one is kind of coming into autumn. So a bit different from fashion, but similar enough that it does a couple of ranges. So I believe this is coming in, and I do believe they might charge a little bit more for it in a skincare than what this currently costs, which I have to check because I don't know, because I got them as a gift. And I just had such fantastic results with them, such great pain relief, such great unexpected skin from it. I decided, I have to do a video about this. So there you go. I'm going to show you the product one last time. So it's Skin Fresh CBD Balm Oil, and I found it absolutely brilliant. I will put links to where you can purchase it below. As I said, I don't know the prices just yet, but my Facebook will have that. I believe I'll have a list by Thursday. So I will have a whole list of prices there for you and stuff, that if you want to go along and buy it, go along and buy it. As I said, I'm just doing a solid to a friend who really did me a solid in my time of need. So that's Tuesday's video. Saturday, you get to see me pink-faced and bleeding. It's not as dramatic as it sounds. So we will be going into microneedling in the next video. Again, really thank you for all your subscriptions, your comments, your messages. You've been so supportive. If you know somebody, you may not be 40 plus, you may be a man, just please, if you know people you want to send this to, we're going to be exploring a lot on this. And as I become more educated with my courses, because I believe I'm doing 4 for the next year, 4 different big courses that lead into one big module and a qualification. So as I'm doing them, you'll be getting the information I'm getting for free. So for free, in other words. The only thing it's going to cost you is a like, a subscribe and a share, and watch the video till the end. Just give me those minutes. Give me those minutes. So look, we will see you again Saturday. Have a great week. Remember, sunscreen, always sunscreen, smile and stay beautiful.